Hey guys, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll probably notice that I'm really disorganized. But this year, Craftsman's helping me, kind of like a New Year's resolution that took 3 months for me to actually get to because it's been so cold in here. But with their help, I've got this all organized, and this year's going to be an awesome year. So first I'll show you the clips of me putting this stuff together, and then I'll give you the tour. Oh boy, what did I get myself into? I mean, I gotta deal with this stuff better, but one of the main things that I'm excited about with this new setup is I'm gonna be able to lock up all the chemicals so the kids can't get to them. I mean, they don't generally come in here, but when we're dealing with a lot of lawn stuff, lawn chemicals, I want to have that really locked away. But really, I'm just procrastinating because I'm realizing I got a lot more stuff than I thought. I got to take it all off the shelves, take the shelves down, and put up the new goodies. So, let's get started. I almost forgot. Music, that'll make this go a lot better. Alright, it's pretty cold. I got 1, 2, 3 shelves done. I think I earned a coffee break. Right, I think time to put on the dust mask and get the tools out. It's starting to get dusty. I look pretty crazy, huh? Woo! This is actually nice and toasty. So I got the new Craftsman 20 volt. So something I really like, all their batteries have the little indicator light so you know if they're charged. And then this guy has 3 speed settings. Now I've used a different impact before, and man, I've stripped so many screws because it's just way too fast. This is gonna be awesome. So I'm gonna attempt to take this apart, but I'm thinking about keeping the actual shelves in place together and seeing if I can take it apart that way, because I'd like to reuse it. Yeah, it's about to get dusty in here. Every single one of those is like lined with all sorts of dust, so. This thing is smooth, and having this it set to slow, I feel like I got way more control, but when I need that extra oomph, it's there, so. Man, I'm gonna go get some coffee. Woo. Alright, so the first one we're going to be putting together is the 48-inch wide floor cabinet. Boom. 100-pound shelf capacity, leveling feet. That's going to be useful because I don't know if you can tell, but you know, the garage has a slight slope, so any water or whatever goes out. So there, it's a little bit down farther than over there. And I want to put that cabinet right here. Alright, let's get this started. Got my gloves on. I'm surprised at these gloves. I usually don't wear gloves because I get really finicky, but they feel good, at least in the wintertime. I'm not sure, summertime they might be too sweaty, but I can't tell for now. But for right now, I can move enough, but they feel good. And that's, they're thick, so hard to describe. Alright guys, so I did attach this bracket here to the wall. So this thing is not going anywhere. That shelf and that shelf, the middle one has to be there for the lock to work. So if you don't want the lock, I mean, you could adjust it however. But I do feel like it gives good space, and I did want a larger section, and they do have holes for wires, so if I wanted to put a charger there, I could have my tools in here locked up. But yeah, now I just gotta get all that packed away. Wish me luck. Alright guys, so had some little bit of difficulties with the camera, ran out of battery and didn't realize it, so I didn't get everything videotaped that I wanted to, but I'm working with small space, so I'll kind of show you what I've got done so far. And this is like, it's been a month I think since I last worked on this, but I got the cabinet set up with all my liquid stuff in there. Got the workbench, which I used that on there, the saw, and cut some wood. And I mean, the only thing I'm worried about with this is it's such a nice surface. I'm worried about like making it scratched up or whatnot. It's actually a lot nicer than I was expecting. So I am working on getting more cameras for this upcoming season so I can get better angles. When you're doing stuff like this, you can set the camera up, be a great angle, okay lighting, and then you start doing it and realize after when you're editing that you're in the way, you're blocking the shot. Alright, here we go. This is what we're building. Looks like it's got a lock. See, if I had another camera, I could have one in here and get like the close-up of my fingers struggling to do basic things like put screws and bolts together. Oh yeah, it is done. Man, that is looking cool. So, I guess we should do a tour. Let me figure this out. All right, so it's time for the tour. All right, so you know what? I'm gonna go to my favorite thing. So first off, we're gonna show this bad boy. Hey, there's my hot coffee. It's got a lock. And look at this. All my products are nice and organized. And the best part, I've got little kids, so gets locked up and I don't have to worry about them getting into it. My second favorite part, well, this one is tough, but I think is the VersaTrack system. Now all their 20 volt tools and 60 volt tools, you can put clips on them, so they all clip on this system. Now, you could use this, you know, the traditional way with hanging lawn care stuff up, or you could do like I did and use it over the workbench or wherever you want, really. Now, these things, you can make like a whole wall of these. They clip into each other, but this is perfect for me. It's really cool. I mean, they got these holders that I'm really pulling on them they won't come out. So I always got these 2 screwdrivers handy. I got those handy. I got the toolbox with all the whatchamacallits in there handy. Oh, and this is part of the 20-volt system. Same battery, same clips. I actually have been enjoying this. It works great. It's got no issues with it, and it clips right there, perfect. This butcher block workbench is really sturdy, and what's neat too, I mean, this is a little detail, but you know, it's got the adjustable feet, so you can make sure it's nice and level. This stuff is very durable. It's gonna last a long time. It's built solid, and it's not that hard to put together. And of course, I got my hat holder. Oh boy, yeah, Connor's gonna be disappointed. I lost the legs. And I put this guy here. This is gonna be my PPE cabinet. So I already got some safety glasses and gloves, but one of the things I've been disorganized with is my PPE, personal protection equipment, and I'm gonna try to keep it all here nice and organized, so whenever I go to do a project, it's ready to go. Something else that's neat is they got these Versa Stack. This system works together, but I'm actually gonna use this for the little projects you have when you just want to grab a couple things and bring it, you know, if you're working out remote, and by remote I mean like, you know, at the back picnic table. I used to use a 5-gallon bucket, but this has a little bit more space, and it's got some goodies in it. Got a t-shirt and a bag, and let's see, yeah, I'm not really doing a good job showing in here, but yeah. What I will say is a lot of this stuff has little things that just make it cool, like this flashlight having a magnet on the base. You know, you can stick it anywhere when you're working on something. Just little stuff like that that really helps make a difference. So I do want to thank Craftsman for sending this to me, and I'll try to do some voiceover with some of the nerdy stats. I'm gonna try to get better at giving you guys, like, you know, how many pounds can this guy hold and stuff like that. The stuff that nerds get into, but I kind of gloss over, so I'm trying to get better at explaining stuff. But there we have it. Pretty cool. So this guy, I just put a 1x3 across there and down there and bolted it right in. No problem there. It does have a piece, so if you want to put it right on the VersaTrack you can, but I was kind of trying to go with my odd shaped space. Ignore that. I never can use that because you can't open with the metal there, but I didn't think about that before I put it there, so eventually I'll get rid of that. But trying to keep everything nice and accessible, so I didn't want to use up the VersaTrack for that, but overall very cool. If you like my videos, you'll love my website, grassdaddy.net. The Lawn Care Planner tool will download the local weather reports every morning and build a lawn care plan catered to your area. The Lawn Care Journal allows you to keep track of what you put down, when you put it down, so there's no more guessing or over or under applying any products. We also have a Lawn of the Week contest. Every week a winner gets a Grass Daddy t-shirt. And last but not least, there are application calculators and articles to help you identify and tackle problems in the lawn. So check it out. It's completely free. It's grassdaddy.net.